Warzone is currently oversaturated. Too many weapons, rinse and repeat make OP guns and sell blueprints. Concentrate on monetizing the game as much as possible for addressing hackers meaningfully, and constantly make the same mistakes. Raven has well and truly cocked up their premiership of being responsible for Warzone. Hell, Trump did a better job in the US. The upsetting bit is Modern Warfare's Warzone was in the best state it had been in to date, and the game was really starting to realise its potential. Infinity Ward gave the recipe for success to Raven, and they decided to scrap with that with the arrogance that they could do a better job. Creating a pancake without a pan, if you will. So, Raven are low-key getting the sack, and Infinity Ward is going to be creating the successor to Warzone. Warzone 2. Yeah, not the most creative name, but whatever. Infinity Ward will be creating another Battle Royale, which I suspect the developers behind the scenes are low-key foaming about how much their beloved IP has been butchered by Raven. Infinity Ward will have a point to prove to the world, showing us what their game is all about. Warzone is going to have its identity back again, and I genuinely am excited to see what they do with it. Black Ops 4 was the end of an era for Call of Duty, a long era of multiplayer arcade shooter to the masses. Modern Warfare 2019 marked the beginning of the Warzone era, learning from Blackout's mistakes and truly dominating the Battle Royale genre, much like what COD 4 did with the multiplayer genre. Since then, we've had a banger in Infinity Ward's Warzone. Then, we really had a wobble, a terrible integration saved by the innovation that was Rebirth Island to what is a really disastrous shit show that is Caldera. Again, being salvaged by Rebirth Island. Modern Warfare's Warzone 2 will be a true successor to the 2020 Verdansk. Narratively speaking, I believe it will link in after the nuking of Verdansk, which I think is only fitting after the game will restart the weapon pool and perk pool. Whatever Modern Warfare create a class system is, that will be integrated into the game. Honestly, I think they should have done that with Caldera. Sack off everything and just use Vanguard guns, as there is already far too much going on with Caldera and Rebirth with the weapon pool. I don't think they're going to use the pick 10 system or the pick 13 system, which I've seen a lot of. That's never really been an Infinity Ward thing through the years. That's usually been a mechanic exclusively seen by Treyarch games. I do think it'll be very similar to the current system of loadout building, likely going to be back to 5 attachments per weapon, forcing players to make decisions with their classes and build a very specific way. I'd expect to see a bit of a perk overhaul too. They might keep tempered, but that perk where you see people through walls must go. Infinity Ward know what they're doing, and I have faith they will make the right decisions. Yes, they made mistakes, but they learnt from them time and time again. Unlike Raven, I would thoroughly expect that they might make another huge change too, or should I say an innovation. That's what they call the changes regardless of quality. That will be with second loadouts, I reckon. You heard it here first, folks, but I think they are going to tie you to the class you choose in loadouts. Whatever gun you are carrying when you go into the loadout will not be dropped upon selection of class. That's right, that means no running for Ghost and picking up your overkill weapons. If you want Ghost or another tier 2 perk, you are tied to the weapon associated in that loadout. No option to pick back up your overkill guns. Wouldn't that be something? Forced to pick either the Ghost power spike or the 2 weapons power spike, choosing between being invisible to beats and UAV or being on those devices but at a significant advantage in the coming fight coming your way. I really think that's going to be a change heading our way in the not so distant future. Hell, you might even start with a loadout or a limited loadout where you can choose one perk and any gun of your choosing with say 2 attachments. Overkill banned and a stock pistol, that would be an interesting change in terms of like a starting loadout. I think that might actually be an interesting dynamic to the game though. I think using your weapon on the drop might be cut out if that would be the case though. Warzone at the time of release was a massive innovation. Yes, it nicked the respawn mechanic from Apex, took what felt like 84 years to give us a duos game mode, but on the whole, it was a pretty groundbreaking game. A game with the Call of Duty gunplay, using the Call of Duty classes in a Battle Royale genre, which was actually executed with polish and skill. Sorry, Blackout. Warzone right now is so-and-so. Warzone 2 could not come at a better time. To be honest, now wouldn't be a bad time to see that game. Obviously, it's going to be given time to be perfected and polished, likely being released a month or two after the featured title launch, which is expected to be Modern Warfare 2. I'm actually really looking forward to this, and it's going to be great to be delivering some good news about Call of Duty. I know I've hated on the game a lot lately, specifically Warzone. I do that because I have a real passion for it, and it annoys me knowing its quality, integrity, and soul has been ripped out by Raven Software and the Lassie Bashers Activision. What changes do you guys want to see in Warzone 2? And are you still playing Warzone 1? Let's talk about it in the comment, guys. You're concentrating on your breathing now. You're welcome. Right, they're pushing the objective now. They're pushing the next hard point.
My scope sees everything. Kill always with There's no hiding from my...
No wonder I've not got the accuracy. It wasn't mounted.
Aircraft fuel is ready. Allied
Can you do the LMG? You're on for a sec. Apparently UAV called.
I've got counter reinforcements. Make us use them. My scope sees everything.
Reload LMG again.
Hard point located. Hardpoint activated.
Oh, they're behind us. Can't let you have all the fun now.
I may have just switched the spawn, sorry.
I noticed when someone's barrel was up your
They're
bum.
from bridge side.
I'll just clear those out. It's all good.
Heads up.
Counter UAV call.
One for them this way. UAV.
I'm back.
I'm loving the UAV.
Craig, I'm guessing you're in game chat with someone else.
I am.
You're mowing.
Wait, I might just jump game chat as well. Get each other. Doesn't matter. Fucking mute people and all that shit. So I'll leave this board out and then just invite you to everybody.
Yeah, will do. You're in for a treat in game chat next game.
Switch the spawns thing.
Yeah, but to be fair, we need the spawns switched anyway for the next one. I mean, I know we're only 7 points away from the win. Yeah,
Bottom church window.
There's no hiding from my aim.
I've got a confession to make. This gun's too good.
GG.
Saving the victory.
GG.